Hello and welcome, this is Omnath91 speaking, and here is my review of the old and new Soviet Tier 5 Premium TD, the SU-85I. Wargaming threw it into the gift shop on the release date of 9.0 a few days ago. Previously it only was available on the RU server through, gift card offers. Now you can also buy it for like 10 euros or dollars on the EU and NA server. I personally think that it's quite an effective tank, and being a premium vehicle allows it to train, for example, your ISU crew, or better, the majority of your ISU crew, as it only has 4 members. Um, I like being able, to drive it with camo, sixth sense, brothers in arms, and repairs. Now let's take a closer look at the specs of the tank. The gun could be better, but also could be worse too. It's the KB1's gun with a bit more DPM, 0.42 accuracy, and a good aim time of 2.3 seconds. The alpha damage of 160 is nice too, but you will keep missing long-range shots with this accuracy. The engine, it suits the 22.5-ton tank quite good. It quickly brings it up to the well-needed top speed of 50 kph, and while the radio range of 525 meters isn't too crappy, the turning speed of 48 degrees per second is what makes this tank so special. It plays more like a turretless medium tank with a harder hitting gun, good speed, and a camo rating that's basically over 9,000. Equipment wise, I like the gun rammer, improved ventilation, and binos for expanding the crappy 330 meter view range to at least 400 or 410 meters. And here you can see the massive gap between the tank's weight and its load limit. It's like 1.5 tons, and that allows you to fit on like every equipment you want to take with you. The ammo loadout, I basically don't like the HE ammo of such low caliber guns, and that's why I carry lots of AP shells, and as this tank sees tier 7 matches, a healthy amount of APCR rounds. With, let's see, 160 penetration. I can predict, as you can see here, 60, 30, 50. This tank has absolutely no armor, and I can prove this through looking at it at the tank inspector. So here we go. And here we are together with our nice and neat looking SU-85I. Let's have a look at the armor layout directly from the front. It's like 50 to 70, and here it's 60, 55, and 30, which means you can pen that with HE sometimes. The only thing that sometimes can withstand shots from the front is the gun mantlet, but it's more like trollish, not reliable. You can have luck bounces, but I wouldn't rely on it. The sides, they are 30 to 25. Most high caliber shots will easily overmatch the armor. The back, you basically shouldn't let somebody shoot your back, sorry. At the top, it means the tank is an artillery victim. 15 to 10, you know, this is basically nothing. So in comparison, the tank, you can't carry with it like you can carry with a heavy tank or something. It lives from its very good camo value, and I will show you that on the replay. So let's have a look at the replay, I'd say. And here we are in a tier 6 match practically. At first I have to say sorry for the bad graphics and the bad FPS at times, but the screen capture program is just feasting on my CPU and GPU abilities. So in such a tank I like camping at the start of the match, and then I proceed to the middle, and let's see how I did that. It will get better, I hope, okay. So, I drive on the hill to get some first shots off, and it was, I think, the second game I've played in this tank, and I thought, Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see how the camo value is on the tank. And the light tanks are driving to the middle properly. The entire team isn't actually that bad. It was quite a funny match. So let's see what I saw at this point. Here we are. I like to zoom out to, I tend to tunnel vision a lot, and I try to withstand this urge with zooming out, and this was pretty much a very bad aimed shot. And here we are. It's not likely that you pan a KV-1 at this distance from this angle, and some of them wrote KV-2 AFK noob. I try to keep that in mind. So let's see. Sometimes you get some shots off over there, but not today. Not today. So there's the badly hurt Type T-34. Nothing special. You know, since 8.11 you can sometimes shoot through like buildings or destroyable objects and still hurt the enemy, but you have to hit him at least. So you can see here the accuracy, even while fully aimed, it isn't that good. This tank is, if you want to play a long-range sniper with good TPM on the basis of an Panzer III chassis, you just have to buy a Stück 3 and have lots of fun. So here's the KV-1. Don't know if I hit him. T-150 goes down. And I say to myself, let's support Deluxe at the middle of the map. First I shoot the KV-1 again, but it's very hard to hit him over this distance. And I should have high rolled him. So can't hit the Type 58 from here, and I proceed to the middle. Lux goes down, enemy artillery gets him, and as you can see here, the turning speed of the tank is quite good, the speed is quite good, and I try showcasing you the gun depression of this tank. It's like 5 or 6 degrees, so you can put this thing to work. The gun elevation on the other side is pretty good, but the horizontal angle of the gun it's underwhelming, but it's not bad. It's okay. Here's the Hellcat, and he's playing quite aggressively, and I think, okay, you won't be able to kill him with your own DPM, but if you can get support, they will get him. And ouch, he high rolls me, and there he goes down. So the view range, as I said earlier, is not that good. I try poking over the middle, nobody spots me, and I dodge an artillery shell. And then I think, okay, let's go over the lower side of the map to flank the base of them practically. I'm looking for a spot where I can put on my binos, but again, there's nothing to find. So I drive ahead in this tank. Reverse speed is also quite good, but On a camo tank you won't need it that desperately. And oh, I hit the KV-1, but no problem. I'm too lightweight to even move him. And I just can't find anything in their base. Basically, I just wait for my sixth sense to go off, but it just doesn't happen, you know? Nothing happens, and I'm quite curious because they have the British Tier 6 artillery, which has quite a short range, and it shot me from somewhere in the middle of the map, but the other two artilleries have quite a long range, so they will... I mean, artillery drivers they're just, you know, they camp the base and they try looking for a good spot. Pretty lazy, I'd say. And somewhere here... Ah, there they are. I see the KV-2's AFK, so I try shooting the artillery first, as it has a turret. One, and he goes down, and now the KV-2. But it is important to keep moving, as they have two artilleries left, which basically will focus at me, as you just heard. And see here, the on the move accuracy at slow speed is quite good, and 160 alpha damage also works very good against tier 5 and tier 6 enemies. And there's the second artillery. One. And goodbye, Mr. M41. And you know, when I camp the base, when I cap, the rest of the enemy team basically know where I am. So I try flanking them. And I'm quite lucky that the enemy KV-1S doesn't have the top gun and is an idiot. So I think maybe the artillery is over here hunting me, but I'm not getting found and I find nobody. So the problem is the KV-1 can still practically one-shot every one of us. And there he is. First one goes in. Second one goes in. Boom. Nice damage. Third one bounces. He shoots again. And next, and he's dead. And there could be, better said, my Radley Walters medal, but I'm not allowed to kill this little guy. See, he's getting damaged, and it was badly aimed, and the wall ate it. Now he's out of sight, and he's getting rammed to death. There he goes. Or better, drive-by shot to death. And the replay is complete. And let's have a look at the post-game stats, I'd say. And here we are at the post-game stats. For this match, I got my Mastery Badge Ace Tanker and High Caliber, which means I did lots and lots of damage. The first thing you can see is I made lots of credits, but I didn't receive 100,000. It was an event where I got 35,000 extra credits, and which means I got like 60,000, which is quite much for a tier 5 premium tank. The score by experience, I did 2,470 damage, 3 kills, and got nearly 1,400 base XP. And with a premium account, like 2,080 XP, 4,160 doubled, of course. Yeah, my comparison. The SU-85I is a good tank, and if you're looking for it's not like the regular SU-85. It has better camo rating, is faster and more nimble. It has a trollish gun mantlet, but no armor at all. I mean, obviously, only tier 3 tanks will have problems with it. And to ask an easy question, is it worth the money you pay for the tank? Yes, it is. If you like camo TDs, quite fast camo TDs, then buy one. I had lots of fun and I will have lots of fun with this tank. It earns lots of money and the APCR ammo is quite cheap, so there are no problems with tier 7 tanks whatsoever. So have a nice day, I'd say. Goodbye.